This is in response to Apollo the Marvel's video where he talked about the shootings at the premiere of The Dark Knight in Colorado. In terms of the person who tweeted that more people should have died, he would like to have seen more people died and that the baby should have died. You know, a lot of sickos in this world, and that type of person unfortunately also has the right to voice his opinion, but I think that is just more or less a reflection of the values of our society and where we put importance. Importance on violence and importance on individual rights, and what I mean by the individual rights is everybody kind of has this attitude now where everything's about me, 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 and everybody thinks they deserve recognition. A lot of people think they you know, are privileged, in other words. You know, it's kind of sad that things like this have to happen in our society, and that we have to, you know, bear witness to this kind of thing. If you look at how many have happened just since the year 2000, it's clear that something is, you know, going wrong with our society, and I don't have the answer on what can change things. I don't even know if having stricter gun control laws would be the answer, or, you know, banning assault rifles, which is something I do agree with. I don't think the regular guy on the street needs to buy an assault rifle, since they're only made for the purpose of killing. I also don't think, unless you're kind of a registered professional marksman who does competition, I don't think you should be able to buy thousands of rounds off of a website with nothing more than a credit card. And in terms of this person, this perpetrator, I can see where people come off saying, you know, I don't want to mention his name, I don't want to know anything about him, we shouldn't celebrate and make him like a rock star. I also agree, yes, we should know the stories of the victims, and we should celebrate the victims, and we should keep the victims forefront, because oftentimes, if you look at the Virginia Tech shootings and the ones at the Columbine High School, we knew more about the perpetrators and hardly anything about the victims. But I also think that we should have the opportunity to get into this person and try to understand what made him do this. And, you know, it seems with the little information that they have come out with, it seems like he was actually a pretty normal guy. Don't know what happened between his starting of his PhD program and the time that he dropped out. Perhaps the pressure was too much. I mean, neuroscience has to be a tough thing to try and learn and try to keep into your head. And it's just a shame that this had to happen, and my thoughts go out to all the victims and their families. You know, it's just a shame that this kind of tragedy had to happen, and hopefully we can take steps as a society to come together and try to stop this kind of senseless violence from happening. You know, it's only going to take all of us to come up with an answer. We can't expect our you know, politicians to give us the answer, because, you know, they're politicians. They don't really care about the root issue. They care about popularity and getting elected, and that's what's wrong with our government. So enough said about that. But Apollo, you know, what you said really stuck with me, and, you know, I think it's people who are able to get their visions and thoughts out there on YouTube, perhaps we're the ones that'll be the ones to start a grassroots movement to try and change society. I don't know. Anyway, peace.